since we're waiting for him to come, I thought I just might as well just start with a couple movements of the Bach suite. This is his fourth suite for solo cello in E flat major. And just like we're ready. Awesome. Sweet. A typical Bach suite is typically formed with 6 dances. The core dances are the Allemande, the Courant, the Sarabande, and the Jig, and usually around this time there are also a couple of little galantries that are arranged with it, so like the gavottes, the bourrées, and the minuets. minuet, excuse me. And the prelude was kind of the movement that started out the whole suite. So I guess I'll launch into the Allemande. It's actually, I believe it means German actually. So
Allemande? What is that?
I think the dance is called the Allemande, but I think in translation, I think it translates into German. It's a German dance. So. next one is the couronne. There are two different types of couronne during this era. There's the French couronne, the Italian couronne. So the term couronne means to run in Italian. And so the Italian couronne is more fluid, whereas the French couronne is more block-like, I guess. It is, and it's more angular. The couronne for this suite is an Italian couronne, so it's going to be a lot more fluid and a lot more connected lines.
There he is.
Oh, we have her on the cellist.
I got stuck in a blizzard in New Hampshire, but I'm so excited to see all of you. Alan, how's it going?
Good.
It's okay so far. Do you want to come join me?
I need to dry off, but just
Okay.
a second.
Alright.
Welcome. Shake. They want to know where you can put their stuff.
Oh yeah, it's just here in October. I'm a graduate of Peabody Conservatory, Johns Hopkins University, Royal Academy of Music, and I have a Fulbright scholarship from Germany, and I just got back to the States, so I'm super happy to be here. Generally, the way group music works, we play a 20-minute half, and then do some drinking, and then another 20-minute half, but in certain circumstances, can we just kind of plug everything together and have no intermission? Does that sound okay? Because Joel are playing right now. Let's see, we have 3 little pieces we're going to play for you today, plus the Bach that you just heard. We're going to start out with a duet by a guy named Friedrich August Kummer, who's a German cellist. These were written around 1835, something like that. And they're really flashy, really kind of sexy cello duets, and they straddle this strange period between classical and romantic playing. So they're really flashy, really showy, but still very well proportioned and very methodical, sort of classical kind of way. The second movement of this one in particular is very nice. Alan's going to be on first cello, I'm going on second. I'm just strumming along with a little pizzicato bass line, similar to jazz standards you might know, and Alan is going to be doing melodies of rock. Is there anything else notable about this piece people need to know?
Have fun.
So again, the order of the program, this has 3 movements, and then we'll do an ancient Baroque sonata by Geminiani, and then we'll do another one of these Kummers. That's where it's going to go. So again, this is Kummer Duet number 1, Opus 22.
Alan, would you like a different chair? It's not as big.
I mean,
You can switch it
Sure.
for this
give me
chair.
some.
Oh, maybe this is this one.
Don't mind me.
Sorry about that.
Just the chair guy.
One second, sorry.
further in our musical time machine. Farther relates to distance, and further is a definition of degree. We're going further back in time.
Thanks.
This thing. You're going to learn grammar tonight, though. This is a piece written in 1747 by a guy named Francesco Gimignani. Born Italian, you would probably guess. He spent most of his years living in London, and he wrote music that was fairly atypical for the time. Nobody liked to play with him because he's kind of a weird guy. He smelled really bad. Just like Johannes Brahms, for any musicologists in the audience, he also only bathed once a month. I don't know if that was common for the time. But what's interesting about Gimignani, we think of a lot of playing of this time with real emphasis on downbeats. And there's a certain kind of style and lilting sort of dance rhythm that goes along with it. Gimignani's a really weird guy, and so he has asymmetrical measures. So you'll do a lot of playing at the heel, and you'll go to the tip, and you'll do some playing, come back and forth really fast. And that was just a product of how weird he was. And he played around with these really erratic tempos as well. And we're going to try our best to channel that. What else? Oh, the notation. It looks like this.
Wow.
This is in his original handwriting, and it's really, really hard to see, but on the second page, the fourth page, he had just enough ink in his quill to write out a whole line, right? He finished the line here, and he had all this ink left in his pen. So he made a funny little design at the end. really hard to see. We can pass it around after we're done doing it. But anyway, this is what the manuscript looks like. And there are all these little numbers in here, which means these are figured bass lines. So a harpsichordist would be playing a lot of chords underneath. And Alan is going to channel his inner harpsichordist and make up some notes. Yeah, Gemini's third sonata is Opus 5 set. Alan practiced, everybody. is sad. Stop laughing. anybody needs more drink, you should do that now. We can banter for a minute while you do that. One interesting fact about this program, Alan, when did we start playing this music?
Summer? This past summer.
Yeah. And when was between the summer and now, when did we last read it?
Oh, yesterday.
So the fun fact is, Alan and I bought a handful of whiskey and we read through the stuff last night. So we're going back to Kummer, back to 19th century Germany for this last one. This is a 2-movement work. The first movement is fairly straightforward, I think. And the second is variations on a Swiss theme. I don't actually know what the theme is, but it's
Swiss.
It's Swiss. We've deduced that much. Yeah, super flashy, super fun. And we appreciate all of you coming out on a snowy night or a sleeting night or whatever it is down here.
The wintry mix.
The wintry mix.
They call it.
All right, guys, quick announcement. Thank you, everyone, for coming here. We're more than happy to share this with you. Thank you, Ben and Alan. I'm going to be